A CBS News New York Times poll out this morning shows more serious doubts about Obamacare. Only 16% of Americans in the poll say the president's health care law will help them personally. The survey finds even 37% of uninsured people believe they'll be hurt by the new law. Republican strategist Frank Luntz is with us. He's a CBS News political consultant. Frank, good morning.
Good morning.
The website is improving. Why are so many people skeptical still?
Because the website was only symbolic of some of the greater challenges. The danger in politics is when you overpromise and underdeliver. I'm not going to argue with the president's intentions. And my job as an analyst is to see both sides. But I'm looking at these numbers, and I can't see anything positive for the president right now. When you look at the people who are signing up, they're older than they expected. They're less healthy than expected, which means the cost for these people is going to be more than expected. We've seen that you can't necessarily keep your doctor. There are going to be more people who are going to face this. I'm going through the crosstabs. Even a third of Democrats don't have a positive opinion towards this health care plan. When you have a problem like this, you cut your losses.
Why are the people who are uninsured, why are they against the plan? It was designed to help them.
Exactly, and only 1/3 of them believe that they are being helped. Only 38% of them, we're all having trouble with numbers this morning, have a favorable opinion of that legislation. Because it's turned out to be more difficult for them and more cumbersome. Now, I've seen this before. If you go back about 10 years, the Republicans offered the prescription drug plan, and it took people a lot longer than expected to work their way through the system. But after months, you started to have a 2-to-1 favorability. These are people who are working their way through the system and still aren't satisfied with what they have.
So what changes these numbers, Frank, for the president?
This is about reality. It's no longer about salesmanship. And the president is wrong to say that this is a marketing challenge. It's a program challenge. And they are delivering what they want. People now are protected until they're 26 years of age. They're protected with pre-existing conditions. But the public never wanted this overall huge plan that would throw chaos into the healthcare industry. Remember, this is not about politics here. This is about people's lives. And they feel like this was a lot of promise and very little delivery.
You know, I noticed on looking at the president's schedule today that he and the First Lady are meeting with moms, you know, bringing in women, because women generally make a lot of the health care decisions in their family. They're the ones who end up taking their kids to the doctor. And again, trying to sell what's actually in this law. You're making the case, you said he should cut his losses, but is it still possible that people actually don't know what's in the law?
I believe that is the case. And to back you up, over 70% of women make the medical decisions in their homes, so he's targeting the right people. But in the end, if the costs aren't as cheap as they were led to believe, if the availability of services aren't as universal as they thought it was going to be, and most importantly, if more people find that they can't get the doctor that they want and plan, you're going to see these numbers potentially get even worse than they are today.
But if people don't know the details of the plan, isn't that a marketing issue?
No, I think it's an issue of the plan simply being too complicated. That when you give people 15 or 20 different choices of prescription drug plans, that's not choice. That's chaos. When there are so many details in this for something that is so important to so many people, it says that you've gone too far. I don't think the president read the mood of the American people when he put this plan out. Obviously, he didn't get the cooperation of the Republicans. But now it's the responsibility of both parties to fix it before the situation gets even worse.
All right, Frank, thank you.
Thank you.
And high-tech CEO.